Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for watching Blue Monday Live. We are coming to you from Kenny Durham's backyard in East Austin, Texas, and we're really excited for this show tonight. We have Mr. William Fagan as our guest, who is an East Austin native and drummer who's played with Matthew Robinson, Hosea Hargrove, and Blues Boy Hubbard here out of East Austin. So really excited to have a conversation with him. We're also gonna have some bonus music from Kathy and the Kilowatts, and also another song where we have featuring Ernie Durawa on drums. So get comfortable. We're excited to have you on this episode. It's gonna be a great one. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my Patreon, and go to OscarOrnelas.com for more.
Know these hard times, they ain't got the best of me. Well, these hard times, they ain't got the best of me. and shouts, but that won't change one thing. I already know without one doubt that these hard times, they got the best of me. Well, I wish I could lose them. Well, I just need to be free. Well, these hard times.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Blue Monday Live. I have a very, very special guest today. Mr. William Fagan is a drummer who was born and raised here in East Austin and has done it all and seen it all. And we're really honored to have him on the show today. Thank you so much for being here, Fagan.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir, man. It really is, man, I've spent a lot of time hanging out with you before and after gigs, you know, at the jams over at the Long Branch,
Yes.
Skylark. You know, we
right.
got a lot of time to talk over the years.
Right.
And one thing I remember is just always these wonderful stories that you always had, you know, just about how the scene was. And I was just so grateful to have you on here on the show, you know, as a, you know, truthfully, you're just a living piece of history, man. I'm really grateful to have you here, brother. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate that very much.
Yes, sir. I want to talk about what year and where were you born at?
I was born right here in 1949, Austin, Texas.
As you were growing up here in East Austin, what was the music you remember being played in your homes? What was like on the radio?
Well, actually, when I was growing up, my grandmother had a piano
Yes,
sitting
sir.
out on the back porch, which the back porch was covered.
Yeah.
Well, we never did mess with it, you know. But the lady up the street used to come down named Grace,
Yeah.
and she used to get there and practice and stuff. But still, I didn't get the bug.
Gotcha.
And later on, we got in elementary school, and my brother, which is God rest his soul now, I don't know if he was an alien or was he my real brother. But he played music,
Yeah.
trombone,
Trombone?
and he got a scholarship to go to college on it. you
Yeah.
know, and he was real good.
Where'd you go to
very
college to play?
good. He went to Bishop. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, okay.
It's Bishop Junior College in Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas?
Yes,
Did you ever get a chance to go visit him up there?
No, because he only went for about a year, and then he got sick,
Yeah.
came down with leukemia,
Oh,
and he
brother.
passed away.
Yeah.
you know. But he was very smart. He was the smartest one in the family.
Yeah.
You know, and he played music. My daddy played guitar.
Really?
No,
I didn't know that.
From
That's
my
what's up.
understanding, I met him as I got older.
Yeah.
But I still didn't get the bug until I was like about 20, 21.
Really? 21?
Yeah.
Before you found that passion to play music, do you remember like going to see shows, or were you active in your church? Did you see music then? Like, what was your early
I used to see
experience?
music. I used to go to church quite a bit, but
Yes, sir.
my favorite thing was back in the days, I used to go see James Brown. I couldn't pay to go in.
Yeah.
But we could stand on the side of the building
Yeah.
and hear him and listen to him. At Rosewood Park here, at the auditorium there, because
Yeah.
at that time, blacks couldn't go to the other side of town,
Yeah.
so to speak, So James Brown, the Drifters, and Etta James, and all them people came here, B.B. King,
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of stars came here, and they went to Doris Miller, and we could hear them
Yeah.
free of charge. We were kids,
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
but my mother used to talk about B.B. King. She paid 50 cents to go see him.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of money back then.
Oh yeah, back then, yeah.
And but when I was growing up as a kid, you would see people like him walking around here, but they wasn't nothing to you.
Yeah.
They just another person.
Yeah, but that was B.B. King walking up and down the street.
Yeah, he used to go out in clubs, yeah.
Yeah.
B.B. King, yeah. And Bobby Bland been here.
Nice. Yeah, I love Bobby Bland.
And Sam Cooke. Matter of fact, he was at the Victory Grill, and he left here that night, and he went to Memphis. I think that's where he died in Memphis up there. He got
Yes,
accidentally
sir.
shot up there.
Yeah, man. Oh
Something.
yeah.
But
Man, so the Victory Grill, and we're right next door to the Victory Grill.
yes.
You know, what has been like the most significant changes you've seen to the neighborhood? You know, sitting here right next door to this Victory Grill, which you've been, you know, frequenting since the 50s. You know, what 60s? You know, sneaking up early as a kid. You know.
Well, see, the Victory, when I was a kid, was it.
Yeah.
On the east side.
Yes, sir.
It was it, man. All the stars come here if they could get here.
Yeah.
It's one of the most popular places. All 11th Street here was clubs, man.
Yeah.
You had the Victory Grill, you had Charlie's Playhouse, you had Oak Tree across the, not the Oak Tree, but
Long
the
Branch.
Long Branch.
Yes, sir. That's where I met you.
Yeah, the Long Branch, yeah.
Yeah.
And at that time, man, it was real popular here. You had black businesses all up and down here. But
Yes,
this
sir.
urban renewal come through here and ruin everything.
That urban renewal.
Yeah,
No, they're still trying to mess with this east
All
side
they
over
did is
here.
rip people off.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, you know.
And they did, man. And it's horrible to see how much and the greed, you know, has
Yeah.
just pushed, you know, generations of black people out of this
Push
neighborhood.
them out. But I used to sneak up here just to listen to the music, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then I got around about 21, between 21 and 25, I started kind of picking up the drums. And
What made you want to play drums, Fagan?
well, it's just the groove. You know, you sit and you listen,
Yeah.
and the girls like it.
I think that's why a lot of musicians get into it, is for the girls.
And the girls like musicians and singers.
Yeah.
You know? So I started playing drums, man. You know,
That's
I
what's
taught
up.
myself.
Yeah. So you just taught yourself?
I taught myself. I didn't have no formal training.
Yeah. So who were some of the people you were watching, you know, as a young man, picking up tips from?
My favorite drummer was George Hunt.
Okay.
He's passed now. He's been dead about maybe 7, 8 years.
Yes, sir.
But he used to be Blues Boy Hubbard drummer.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and he taught me a couple of lessons.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, I ain't seeing no more. It was up to me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's
How
like
long before we started playing your own gigs, like when you were playing with bands?
I guess out, man. I was maybe around about, I want to say around about 24.
So about took
25.
you a few years of just at home playing. Did you play in church as well, or was that before?
I played in a few churches just here and there,
Yeah.
but not consistently, you know.
Yeah.
And
when you picked it up, what was the first style you wanted to learn on drums? Like,
No.
what was the first beat you learned?
first thing I was taught is how to keep time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he made it so simple, George did. We called him
Yeah.
Bubba. But he said 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah,
If you count to 4, you can play the drums.
right? Yeah, makes sense.
That's the basics right there.
Yes, sir. What were some of your early experiences, you know, playing out in clubs, you know, because by the time it was about the 70s you were out playing?
Yeah, I was about around the 70s, man. I ran into this old guy
Yeah.
named Hosea Hargrove.
Oh, yeah. Love Hosey, man.
And he's playing at a place called Marie's Tea Room on Weberville Road here.
Yeah.
And I used to go hang around there and bug the devil out of him. And I really couldn't play that good, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll go hang around because one thing about Hosey, he'll let you play a little bit.
Right? Oh, yeah. There's room.
And so that's actually, to be honest with you, that's actually where I got my start.
Because
Actually
of Hosey?
playing with him, playing around with Hosey. You know,
Man.
his drummer couldn't make it, he'll call me up or something,
Yeah.
you know. And I started my own band called Midnight Express.
Midnight Express, I like that.
But we played pretty good. We did pretty good. We played at Bertram Air Base. We was on a regular rotation schedule out there. And it seemed like every time we got jazz, when we fit to break the ice, something happened.
Yeah.
You know, people get ideas, well, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go over there. And it mess up opportunity, you know.
Oh, yeah. And that, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of just talent that was, you know, born and bred here you know, in East Austin, you know, and there are a lot of distractions in the 80s, you know, 90s.
It was too much happening, man.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
and it is boom. Like, nowadays, you have guitar players who play in 6, 7 different bands, you know, and, like, they can't really make that full-on commitment, or a drummer who plays in 6 bands, you know.
See, you can't develop a sound.
Yeah. What was it like? So, when did you start playing with another friend of ours, Matthew Robinson? Tell me about that.
Man, I never dreamed of playing with Matthew Robinson.
Yeah.
See, when I was coming up as a teenager, Matthew Robinson was one of the best lead singers in Austin at that time.
Yes, sir. He legendary, yeah.
He played with a band called the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Oh man, they was terrible. Them guys was traveling all over, playing with big band
Yeah.
names. They even went to Walt Disney, played out there.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, they played with a lot of big names, and they were so good. Matthew.
Matthews, yeah.
And I never thought I would ever play with Matthew.
There's a big opportunity for you playing with
Yeah,
Matthew, yeah.
Yeah, that man, I don't know how it happened, but they needed a drummer.
Yeah.
Him and this guy named Eddie Styles.
I know Eddie, yeah.
And so I started messing around with them cats, playing with them cats, and next thing I know, we was gigging.
Oh, yeah, man.
We got a keyboard player, we're doing a little more gigging.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, we're going on tour overseas.
Yes, sir. I mean, you've been to South America, you've been to Japan, you know.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of that experiences, you know.
Oh,
did
man.
you ever think that you would end up in Japan?
No, I never thought I'd be on the same stage with Tyrone Davis either.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the great Tyrone Davis, he passed on. But we did a show in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And Tyrone was the main artist on the show.
Yes,
you
sir.
know.
Yeah.
And we had Chuck playing the bass, had Don Duck Jennings, the one that just passed.
Yes,
you know.
sir. Yeah.
Had him on horn, and Big Pat. And you know Big Pat, that played trumpet, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, well, he was Etta James' trumpet player for a long time.
Ah, okay,
And
yeah.
before, he was with the Midnighters before that.
Yeah.
You know, then with Etta James, and then the last big name he was with was Skinny Legs and all, Joe Tex.
Ah.
And when he left Houston, he came here.
Yeah.
And that's how I met Pat. I played with him. I went overseas with him.
Yeah.
It's just so many guys. And to me, from a little country town,
Yeah.
to be playing in front of something, I know it had to be at least 5,000 people there.
Fagan, as like an elder statesman, you know, like of the music scene, you know, here in Austin, you've seen 50 years of it go by, you know. What is kind of like some of the inspiration that you still have moving forward? Like, what keeps you moving?
What keeps me moving, man, is that I don't want the music to die.
Yeah.
I don't want the music to die.
Yeah.
And I keep playing. I haven't played in a while,
Yeah.
but I practice a little bit at the house.
Yeah.
You know, because if you notice, young people, you might not think they listening to you, but they listening.
Yeah.
And some are gonna get the bug, and they're
Yeah.
gonna carry on. It's just like you play a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I think it's a song you play I like. Is it Ophelia?
Yeah. I feel you.
I
Yeah.
don't hear nobody else playing it.
That's a great song,
That's
man.
a great
Yeah.
song. You
Yeah.
plays it. So I be listening.
Yeah.
And believe me, it's a lot more people listening too.
Yes, sir.
And see, that's just standing out song right there, believe it or not.
Yeah.
People like that song.
Oh yeah. And I feel like for me, that's what I see it as too. Like this show, you know, is to help sow seeds, you know, for the future. Keep it alive, you know, and just keep it moving, you know.
That's right. I play with a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Matthew Robinson was one of the really great bands I played with.
Yeah.
And the next great band that I played with was two guys. You, Oscar Ornelas,
Yes, sir.
and Matthew Broadneck.
Oh yeah, man.
I
Thank
want to
you,
say
bro.
this because, not because you're in front of me, because
Yeah.
I play with a lot of people, and y'all just have your own style, man.
Thank you, brother.
And that will separate you from the chumps.
Yeah. Yeah.
see-
Thank you so much, man. That means that's an honor, brother. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. I mean that from my heart, and I'm going to tell you something else. You can only be good as you want to be.
Yeah.
You can't be good as Joe Blow
Yeah.
because he don't feel what you feel.
Yeah.
That's like when you play what you feel, and that make you stand out.
Thank you, brother.
And
Man,
Matthew play, he a
that
hell of a
kid got
guitar
it, man.
player.
That kid got it. Matthew, little Matthew.
Yeah, he got it, man. He's ahead of his time.
I know, man. And I remember he was 19 years old. I gave little Matthew his first gig on 6th Street.
Oh,
He made $5 whole.
5 big ones. God. Well, I'll be making 5,000 a night now.
I hope so, man. We're
Yeah.
getting there, man.
Yeah.
Fagan, one last question. I like to use this as my wrap-up question.
Okay.
You know, and it just you can take time to think about it. What is the blues to you?
The blues to me is a feeling of playing and letting out emotions, things that you experience every day. That's what it means to me.
Yeah. Fagan, is there anything else you want to add for today?
No, that's about it, man.
All right, brother.
And
Well,
I
thank you.
appreciate you
Yes, sir.
having me on your show.
Thank you very much, brother.
And I appreciate that word, brother. You my brother, too.
You're my brother. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I need your ears, baby, to whisper sweet nothings too. I need your lips, baby, to tell me that you love me too. I need your two arms, honey, to hold me night and day. I need you, baby, in oh so many ways. The first time I held you, darling, you lit my desire. Now it's raging out of control. My love's a burning fire. It threatens to engulf me. My heart is all aflame. I need you, baby, in oh so many ways. You are the sunlight in the morning. I love to hear you say goodnight. I call each day at noon, baby, just to see that everything's alright. You've got me worried, baby. My head is in a daze. I need you, baby, in oh so many ways. The first time I held you, darling, you lit my desire. Now it's raging out of control. My love's a burning fire. It threatens to engulf me. My heart is all aflame. I need you, baby, in oh so many ways. I need your ears, baby, to whisper sweet nothings too. I need your lips, baby, to tell me that you love me too. I need your two arms, honey, to hold me night and day. I need you, baby, in oh so many ways. I need you, baby, in oh so many ways.
Thank you so much for watching tonight's show. It was a great time talking to Fagan. Definitely, he's a big inspiration on my life, and I've had a lot of chance to talk to him into my early developments here playing music in Austin, Texas. So really nice to have him on the show. Thank you to Bill Jones and Kathy Murray as well for playing some music with us, and also Ernie Durawa, Matthew Brown-X, and Harold Macmillan. So thank you so much for watching the show. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and go to OscarOrnelas.com for more information, because next week we have another great show featuring Albert Bestedo on guitar, who's an amazing person. Really excited to have a great conversation with him. So we'll see y'all next week. Thank you so much.
Days have come and gone, time has been so long, but every day I still dream of you. One time I lost my mind, I went out looking 'cause I thought I could find another love more precious than you. Now I'm in love with a woman that I don't even know. Well, I can't forget about her. She has some kind of soul. Well, lost is what I'm feeling when she slips from